Greetings, everyone. We are studying the insight to end times. We're studying where we are in God's timetable. We're drawing close to the end. Things are going to change in the very near future. You need to be prepared. We're looking at 2 Timothy in the Bible. Paul, the apostle, one of the great writers of the New Testament, he's warning the young pastor Timothy, who pastored the church in Ephesus. He's warning him of things that are coming. He calls it perilous times or exceedingly dangerous times. We're living in those times. We're living in those days. And the 12th thing he covers in there is lack of control. We looked at it as it pertains to food, eating. We looked at it as it pertains to our spending habits. And we're trying to get through and finish up this section dealing with uncivil behavior, like emotional behavior out of control. I was sharing with you yesterday how people are being mistreated and bullied a great deal. But listen to these statistics. These are very alarming statistics. A recent survey showed in the year 2014, that's 8 years ago, there were 247 incidents where a driver pulled a gun and pointed it at another driver. 247. In the year 2016, only 2 years later, that number had climbed to 620. It had more than doubled. And in the first 6 months of 2017, there were 325 incidents. So those numbers are increasing. That's a pretty serious situation to have people drawing a gun on other drivers because they're upset. But think about these statistics. 80% of drivers have admitted to the fact that they experience aggression, anger, or road rage at least once a year. 80%. Oh my goodness. 51% of drivers have admitted to tailgating on the major highways, just a few feet off the back end of another vehicle. 51% of drivers in the United States, that represents over 100 million drivers, are tailgating. Wow. 47% admit to yelling at other drivers. 47% are expressing their aggression by yelling at other drivers. That's 95 million drivers out there who are out of control. We've got 33% of the drivers who are yelling obscene gestures at other people, using their hands and their fingers to express their anger and aggression against other drivers. I've had this happen to me numerous times, and as far as I'm concerned, I didn't do anything wrong. It's just that someone was so aggressive in their driving, didn't like the fact that I wasn't moving as fast as they were, and they decided to give me a universal salute. 33% of drivers have been caught doing this. That's almost 50 million drivers. You see what I'm saying? We're not talking about just a few. We're talking about magnitudes, multitudes of people who are out of control. 3 million drivers admit to ramming another vehicle. 3 million drivers have admitted. I should be saying 3% of drivers. 3%, that's 6 million people. 6 million people have admitted to ramming someone. And 5% of drivers have stated, yes, they deliberately ran into someone or sideswiped them because they were angry at them. And another 5% said they ran people off the road. I'm talking about emotional behavior behind the wheel of a vehicle that's out of control. Out of control. And it's a sign of perilous times. It's a sign of the end days. It's what we call incontinent or lack of control, lack of restraint. They have no boundaries. They have no restraints, no limits. Wow. You could be in trouble if you come across one of those drivers. I'll see you tomorrow. We got one more area to go through. See you then.